It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run to the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this
good catch. Good defense, team. Yes.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. A whole lot of chances on that one.
Oh, crap.
It around, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Gino. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Vegas. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll let this go downfield for Mill. And he'll be taken down, but they are inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And that ball led him too far. Maybe
Is that a
too
touchdown?
wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
What do you think? Dropped it?
Get it to his tight end.
Oh, come on.
And it'll lead to a second down. Run right up the gut with Genti. Finding space at the 15. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Here's Genti. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. One more time with Genti. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Genti. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff.
the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jenkins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raiders first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Smith. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Packers and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion, Reed. Now, man who won a rushing title wearing silver and black. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Beautiful.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. We'll go play action with Love. This one intercepted.
Yes.
Off by Eric Smith. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, it's just not often, Mike, you see a quarterback, especially of this caliber, make these types of mistakes. I mean, it seemed to me before the ball was snapped, he told himself where that ball was going. It was a bit predetermined. He's got to do a better job. Just trust himself. I mean, he's been doing this at a high level for a long time. Don't force it. Take what's there. The big plays will come.
Smith to throw on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns.
You have to
but
slow
then
down,
across the field,
catch the
they've got to
ball,
answer some
and
hard
then
questions. They've got to
outran
figure out
somebody that was
exactly what
already
they're doing wrong
at top
defensively.
speed trying to
Because
catch
if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up
That's
big
the type
plays,
of business.
and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, yeah. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Packers, 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back,
Nice
even if
pass.
the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan.
didn't get
Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A gain of 5. First down, Raiders.
Working out of the gun, Smith out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike. We can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 3.
Smith to throw.
First down, Las Vegas.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Packers.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Raiders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love to throw on first and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back is Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Smith to throw on first and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. an even 40 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To throw, Smith. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go with the sneak. Rose trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. On 1st down, it's Love. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Big play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Open space there for Dobbs. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Raiders 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gino. There's Lockett for the catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here's Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
The Raider 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Gino to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is taken in left side by Forky. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Gino. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Off the play fake.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. end-of-game situations, you're trying to make something happen and come from behind, you have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, 4th quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball, powers ahead for the 1st down, and that should all but end this one.
That's to crack the tight end downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
2nd and 10. On play action, Love. Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So, it's a win for the Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary